Under which law?
Under the policing law. If you refuse...
Under what?
If you refuse, I simply arrest you, not a problem.
Outside Kidderminster Police Station, what unfolds is genuinely difficult to watch. A plainclothes detective who doesn't know her own laws. Terror powers used to threaten arrest over a camera. A phone call to a dependent denied. 5 hours in a cell without charge. And officers quoting legislation that has been dead since 2010. And that is before we get to the detail that this exact force has already lost a lawsuit brought by the same man they just arrested. This is the worst piece of policing reviewed on this channel. And that is saying something. This is Churchill on the road, shining a light on police misconduct and holding public officials accountable. Today's footage comes from Auditing Britain. Link in the description. Go show them some support. You will not believe how badly this falls apart. Let's get straight into it.
Hi. I noticed you were following me. Is there any reason?
Is there a reason why you're filming?
Yes.
Okay, what's happening?
Why are you following me?
Why are you following you? Why are you filming?
Sorry?
Why are you filming?
Police officers. Shoulder number? I didn't see it. 1527, and you are?
I'm also at the police station.
Shoulder number?
Why are you filming?
Shoulder number?
Why are you filming?
Shoulder number.
Ask you a question.
Are you a PC?
No, I'm a DC.
I feel like you're a DC, so you need to give me a shoulder number.
My collar number's 926.
Thank you. Is there any reason why you're following me?
Is there any reason why you're filming?
Yes.
Okay.
But why are you following me?
Because you're filming.
Because I'm filming, you
You're
follow me.
filming the police station, yes.
The officer's first answer is an admission. He was filming, so they followed him. That is the entirety of their reasonable suspicion. No description passed over the radio. No call from a member of the public. No crime in progress. Just a man with a camera. Pace Code A is unambiguous on this point. Reasonable suspicion must be objective. It must be tied to the specific individual and connected to a specific power, as established in the Horror v. Chief Constable 1997. Suspicion must amount to more than a hunch and more than a dislike of someone's hobby. He was filming a building. That is not suspicion. That is photography. And photography is legal.
All right. Okay. It was public land. I did not go to the back. Let's make it very clear. So, public land.
Is there a reason why you're filming through the back gate?
Is there any reason?
Yeah, is there a reason?
Yeah, just to film.
To film what? What's
Just to making a video over the police. That's it.
and what's the? Where would you put the video? What's it?
Am I being detained, guys?
No, I'm just asking questions.
Am I free to go?
No.
No, not at the moment.
So I'm being detained?
Information from yourself.
Asking you questions.
No. Am I being detained?
Well, asking questions about why you're filming.
And I just told you. Matters of public interest. I'm making a video over the police. Am I being detained?
You are being detained for questioning, yes.
Here is something every person watching this needs to understand. Detention in UK law is not a word an officer chooses to use. It is a legal state. The moment an officer will not let you walk away, you are detained. It does not matter what language they use to describe the situation. It might be framed as just a chat, or merely asking some questions. That language carries no legal weight whatsoever. The only thing that matters is whether you are free to leave. If the answer is no, every right that comes with detention applies from that exact moment. Your right to know which power is being used. Your right to know the grounds for it. And your right to silence. Officers regularly use soft, friendly language to keep someone talking long after the point at which they should have been free to walk away. So before you say a single word, ask the only question that matters. Am I free to leave? Their answer will tell you everything you need to know about your situation.
Actually detain me order.
I've just watched you walk to the front of the police station and film inside that police car.
Correct.
Okay? So we are asking you why you are doing that.
I need to tell me which section you detained me under.
No, I've given you enough.
No.
You've got 2 uniform colleagues.
Yes.
We've given you identification.
You're the detaining officer?
So we've told you who we are.
Yeah.
I'm DC 926 Joanne Build. What is your full name? My office.
All right, hang on. Okay, I've heard what you said. I heard absolutely everything.
What is your name, please?
Let me just respond to her 1 second, yeah? I've heard everything you said.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you the detaining officer, and which section are you detaining me under?
I'm detaining you under the Terrorism Act at this moment in time.
Which section?
Okay. Please give me your name. Are you fine to give me your name and address? Because the next step is to...
Section 43 of the Terrorism Act 2000. Listen carefully, because this is where it falls apart. Section 43 is a stop and search power. It allows a constable to search a person they reasonably suspect of being a terrorist for evidence that they are a terrorist. That is the entire power. It does not, in any subsection, require the person to provide their name, their address, their date of birth, or anything else. She is inventing a requirement that does not exist anywhere in the legislation she is citing. And the threshold for invoking the power in the first place, reasonable suspicion of being a terrorist, is not met by a man standing with a camera outside a building open to the public.
Simple as that.
Hang on, okay. Which section? I need to. You need.
failing to give me your name and address?
Officer, listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah, she's
Which, you need to tell me which section you detained me under.
I have asked you. You are acting suspiciously.
Okay.
I have a reason
I want
to
to.
question you.
Don't
about,
worry, yeah.
I have a reason to question you about it.
Yeah.
You don't need to challenge me. Just simply give my colleague your name, your date of birth.
Okay.
And then we can find out more as to.
All right. Okay. At the moment, I need to know where I'm standing. Yeah. I am detained by a police officer. Okay. I'm not free. Hang on. Let me finish. I'm not free to go. You said you're detaining me under the Terrorism Act. I'm asking you which section are you detaining me under? That's it.
Look, are you refusing to get... Simple as this, okay? You've got two options. Give us your details, or you get arrested.
So, do I have to give you my details?
Yes.
And there it is. The threat, give us your details or you get arrested. That statement has no basis in law. Section 43 of the Terrorism Act contains no requirement to provide a name or address, and no power of arrest for refusing to do so. The power that does require name and address is Section 50 of the Police Reform Act. But that applies only to a uniformed officer dealing with antisocial behavior. Filming is not antisocial behavior, and she is not in uniform. This is not confusion. This is ego and intimidation dressed up as law.
Under which law?
Under the policing law. If you refuse...
Under what?
If you refuse, I'll simply arrest you, not a problem.
Under which law?
Right there, I can take you out.
To give you details,
Yeah.
arrested or to ascertain your address and your name.
The Terrorism Act.
So what we want currently from yourself is your name and date of birth, just to run some checks.
Okay.
To make sure everything's fine. And that's,
all right.
other than that, if you don't give those details, we're going to have to arrest you
Right.
under the Terrorism Act because you're filming vehicles.
Yeah.
We have no understanding of why you're doing that. And by arresting, if you don't give details.
All right. Okay. I am filming. Yeah. Around the police station. Yeah. I did not. I was all on public land at all time. Hang on. Let me finish. At all time. Okay. I am filming. I'm not denying this. I told you I'm filming matters of public interest. I'm making a not a movie, like a video about the police. It's very difficult to make a video. Hang on.
Making a video about the police while you're filming personal vehicles.
An officer begins asking why the auditor was filming personal vehicles. The question itself needs examining. Filming vehicles in public, including officers' personal cars, is not a crime in the United Kingdom. There is no law preventing the recording of anything visible from a public space. If it can be seen from a public place, it can be filmed. That is as simple as it gets. Framing the question the way this officer does implies that something suspicious or unlawful has occurred, when in reality nothing has. Police officers are expected to understand the law they are paid to enforce. And that understanding must include recognizing the public's right to film in public spaces, even when officers personally object to it.
I didn't film personal vehicle, really. I filmed that.
That's the police station, filming personal vehicles, what my colleagues told me.
It's not illegal to film personal vehicles.
No, but you're causing alarm and distress to some people.
No, I didn't. They caused me alarm distress by following me. Let me finish. Okay. Now, I am right now detained under the Terrorism Act. Okay. By this officer. She didn't tell me. Hang on.
And we just want to ask your.
Let me just
name and
finish.
date.
I know you want to. She didn't tell me which section.
You don't need to know the section. That's not a piece of legislation we use often. So
Okay.
Find the section if you want.
I will tell her which section. I think it's section 43. Make sure it's section 43. Okay, section 43 of the Terrorism Act does not require me to give you my name and address. Yeah. Hang on. If you have reasonable. Hang on.
Are you refusing name and address? Because the next step is to arrest you.
The
Simple
code
as that.
and code G is to identify persons, and that will be
If
the
you-
reason for arresting
if you suspect
and
me
to
that-
interview you into reason why you filmed.
If you suspect me that I'm a terrorist.
No, because you're refusing to give your name and address.
Yeah, but I ask you which
Asking your personal
under the Terrorism
details.
Act.
We're asking you your personal details. You're refusing to give them.
I don't
so
have
you'll be
to.
arrested. So, you're under arrest. It's a
Okay.
handcuffs plea, kick off for me. It's now 16:25 hours and you're under arrest. You don't say anything, it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which later on in court you do say maybe giving evidence.
All right.
And there it is. She arrests him. The grounds given, causing alarm and distress to officers. There are two significant problems with this. First, Section 24 of PACE requires reasonable grounds to suspect that an offense has been committed and that the arrest is necessary. Standing on a pavement with a camera does not pass that test. Second, and this is a point that ends the argument entirely, police officers on duty are not the audience the Public Order Act exists to protect. The case law on this is well established. Officers are trained to handle pressure and confrontation. The suggestion that filming caused genuine alarm and distress to serving officers is not, and has never been, a lawful basis for arrest.
I'm not going to be aggressive, officer.
Just put your hands
When you record, and I can put it into proper debrief.
Do you have to
for
put me in cuffs? I can come peacefully.
I don't know who you are.
I'll come peacefully, officer.
I understand that, but I don't know who you are.
What it is, I try not to put on too tight.
Yeah, I understand.
I'm a little bit
Do you want to end your
claustrophobic.
recording first?
Let's put it in.
What this footage documents is a force in disarray. A serving detective who could not cite the correct power. A threat of arrest under a section that carries no requirement to provide name and address. An actual arrest justified by officers feeling alarmed. A basis that has never existed in law. 5 hours in a cell. A phone call to a dependent denied. The detective made it up as she went, reaching for whatever sounded authoritative and hoping it would hold. It didn't. When officers know the law, encounters like this end in seconds. When they don't, they end in unlawful arrests, civil claims, and payouts from public funds. That is the point. Knowing the law is the only reliable way to push back when an officer decides to bluff. This was Churchill on the road. Remember, the law wins when you